Hi everyone, you are watching Chemistry YouTube channel. I am Tanuja. In the last video, we have discussed the overview of chapters of class plus 1 science chemistry. So today let's get started with the chapter number 1, some basic concepts of chemistry. So if I ask what do you mean by chemistry, how you define? Some may tell chemistry, it is a study of elements. It is a study of elements which are nicely, beautifully arranged in a periodic table. The actual definition of chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the composition, structure and properties of matter. So it is a branch of science which deals with the composition, structure and properties of matter. Then what is matter? If we consider an atom, okay, let us consider oxygen is an atom. Oxygen as an atom and another atom. Oxygen one atom, another oxygen atom combined to give a O2 molecule. Okay, two atoms combined to give a O2 molecule. Next, if we consider hydrogen molecule and oxygen, then these two molecules combine to give a compound H2O. Hydrogen molecule combined with oxygen molecule to give a compound H2O, water. Okay, so here this is a chemistry is the study of the structure, composition and properties of this atom, molecule and compound. Okay, in basic definition we can say it is the study of atom, molecule and their transformation. So where these atoms and molecules are present, where these atom or other atoms or molecules are present, these atoms and molecules are present in matter. These atoms and molecules are present in this matter. Then what is matter? Matter is anything which occupies space, anything which occupies space and has mass and has some mass. Okay, matter we can define as anything which occupies and has some mass. The changes take place under different conditions. Okay, we can define chemistry as it is a branch of science which deals with the study of composition, structure and properties of the matter and the changes that take place under different conditions. And these changes are governed by some laws. Then next we can move to the importance of chemistry. What is the need to study the importance of chemistry? How chemistry is important to our everyday life? Okay, as we get up in the morning until go to the bed, we are connected with the chemicals. The food we eat, the morning we drink water. So our life is connected with the many of chemicals. So let us see some uses, some importance of chemicals. So for the first, chemistry is widely used in the medicine field. Chemistry is widely used in the medicine field. Some examples of medicine: cisplatin, Taxol. This cisplatin and Taxol. This is a combination of medicine which is used in the cancer therapy. And next, azithromycin, azithromycin. Azithromycin. This medicine is used to treat the AIDS patient. And these whole medicines are chemicals. And chemicals are nothing but chemicals are prepared by chemical reactions and followed by chemical formula, chemical structure are used to prepare a medicine. And next, chemistry in agriculture. In agriculture field, this chemistry is used as a herbicides, pesticides, insecticides, and to check whether the soil is acidic, whether the soil is basic, what should be used to control the soil pH. So for that we are using chemicals. And next come in industries. Chemistry in industries like paint industry, food industry, textile industry. In paint industry, for coloring the paints. In food, to preserve the food for a long time. In food industry, chemicals are used as a preservatives to store the food for a long time. And for coloring the food, they are using chemicals. And in textiles, for coloring the clothes, for dyeing the clothes, they are using chemicals. So this is all about the importance of chemistry. And as we have advantages, uses of chemistry, and also we have disadvantages of chemistry. So So, example CFC gas. Okay, example CFC gas, chlorofluorocarbon, which is present in refrigerators. This causes ozone depletion, ozone layer depletion. And next, SO2, NO2. The gases SO2 gas and NO2 gas, which are released from the industries, are harmful for air pollution. It causes air pollution, and also it is a cause of acid rain. It is a cause of acid rain. We should limit the use of chemicals. So this is all about importance of chemicals. Next we shall move to the nature of matter. Nature of matter. So as I said, chemistry is all about the study of matter. This matter is classified into three categories on the basis of physical condition: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid, it is a matter which has a definite shape and atoms are arranged in a closely fashion, and the force of attraction between the atoms are very strong. And in liquid, it has a definite shape. It doesn't have a definite shape, but it has a volume, and the atoms are loosely packed. In gas, it doesn't have any shape or volume, and also atoms are loosely arranged. Atoms in liquid, atoms can move easily. In gas, atoms can move easily, but in solid, atoms cannot move. Force of attraction between the atoms in solid is high. The force of interaction between the atoms. In liquid, it is a medium. In gas, it is a low. And next, matter is classified into two types: mixture and pure substances. So what is mixture? It is a matter in which two or more substances are combined to form a mixture in any ratio. Pure substance, it is a combination of two different substances with fixed ratio. For example, you are adding sugar plus water. You are taking 1 spoon of sugar and you are taking 1 liter of water. So there is no any fixed ratio. In this you are taking example H2O, water. You are adding H2 plus O. You are in this, the ratio is 2:1. This is a fixed ratio. Okay. Wherever we want to prepare water, we are using this. This is a fixed ratio. Mixture, it is a combination of two or more substances in any ratio. Pure substances, it is a combination of different substances in a fixed ratio. Again, this mixture is divided into two categories: homogeneous and heterogeneous. So in homogeneous mixture, the mixture which composition is uniform. The mixture in which the composition is uniform. Example, sugar plus water. So if you are mixing a sugar and water, the sugar particles as well as water particles are evenly distributed. Top and the bottom of the container, the sugar particles and water particles are evenly distributed. Heterogeneous, it is a mixture in which the composition is not uniformly spread. For example, sand plus water. So if you are mixing a sand and water, the sand particles will settle down. The sand particles will settle down. So the sand particles and water particles are not uniformly distributed. This is about the homogeneous and heterogeneous. And this pure substances is divided into two: elements and compound. Element, this is a pure substances which is made up of two same particles. And a compound, it is a pure substances which is made up of two different particles. Example for element, iron rod, where the full iron rod is distributed by whole Fe iron atoms. And for compound example, water, where two different particles are combined to give a compound. So this is all about the nature of matter. In this we have studied classification based on physical state, solid, liquid, gas, and next mixture, pure substances. In mixture we have homogeneous, heterogeneous. Homogeneous, which the composition is uniformly distributed. In heterogeneous, in which composition is not uniformly distributed. Elements, it is a combination of two same particles. And compound, it is a combination of two different particles. I will be back with the next concept. Meet you up in next session. Thank you for watching.